I don't know who needs to hear this. Actually, if you're watching this, you probably do need to hear this. But having a sucky resume is not okay. It never was, and it never will be. And here's why. People think, oh, well, they just know how good I am, or I'm really well connected and I have a great network that will advocate for me. Guess what? Sure, that's true. People that have worked with you probably do know how great you are. Yet, when you are communicating that through a pipeline and a grapevine of people, their word is only going to go so far. You need to have a document that serves as your personal sales pitch that makes you uniquely stand out and positions you with a competitive advantage that is sharp, that is going to get attention, and that's actually going to communicate your true value. Because here's the other thing. Even sometimes when people do have a resume that doesn't suck, that's decent, it rarely does the job of truly articulating what makes that person better, what makes them stand out, and outlining their how. Outlining the how is the thing that I rarely see, especially across high level and executive resumes. And everybody that's applying for that executive role that you are, that senior level role, they also have really great numbers, really great accomplishments, really great results. So, what's going to make you different from them is also highlighting the how. Then the next question I get is, well, Elena, I'll just have AI do it for me. And here's what I say to that. AI is going to make it better. It absolutely will. And here's the thing. AI is a tool. Just like any other tool, it can only give you an output as intelligent and as smart as the person using it. And I don't just mean intelligence plainly, I mean intelligence with using the tool. So to give you an example, let's say you have a restaurant, the best kitchen in the world, right? And you have the best ingredients in the world. That means that you should have a fantastic meal, doesn't it? Well, not always. If you are not a chef, you can probably still cook a meal that's pretty good. That's better than your frozen pizza that's sitting in the freezer. Yet, if you were a world-class Michelin star chef, don't you think that food, that meal is going to come out a whole lot better? Probably. Even though you're still using the same ingredients and the same kitchen, the user, the person doing the work, is what's going to get you that ultimate better result because they know the art and science of how to cook and you don't because it's not your area of expertise. So here's the thing. If you want to actually start standing out and start having a resume that makes a difference, you need to work with a professional that's done probably over 1,000 of these at this point, using all of that expertise and making sure that you have something that's truly uniquely crafted for you. The other piece of this is you would not even imagine how many people don't truly know. They cannot truly tell me how they've actually made a difference. And again, how their unique talent has made an impact. You would not believe how many senior level people I talk to that cannot truly tell me what makes them different. So maybe they have it, according to them, on their resume. Maybe it's on there, but to a reader that doesn't, again, have that context and insight into your background, it vastly, vastly, vastly undersells them. And while you might say, well, it's on my resume, it might be on there in plain words, the impact is not coming through. And that's the difference that makes the difference. So if you can't even communicate that on your resume, on a piece of paper, do you think you can communicate that in the interview? Do you think you can communicate that with conviction and confidence to somebody that's going to make a decision about your hiring? No. So the resume writing process is really not about the resume as a document. It's about knowing how to communicate yourself in all of the competitive ways that I mentioned so that your resume serves as a sale pitch that actually is going to convert. So for resume writing, you're going to get your document, of course, and the real value of what you're going to walk away with is knowing how to sell yourself in the way that you know you deserve. You just don't know how to do it.